Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of OMG WAT DAT. My name's Jubu, and we are at Judd Trail. I'm here with Obake. We'll probably be doing a spirit box session here. Just to give you a heads up, we are just coming from Morgan's Corner, and we've decided to relocate because the vibes is not really jiving well over there. So we're actually here at Judd Trail itself. Once again, for those of you who are trying to figure out why I'm wearing a mask, it is COVID-19. We still have the COVID-19 thing going on, so I'm keeping compliant as we speak. Here at Judd right now, it feels fairly serene. We're waiting on other people to show up. Hopefully we can do a spirit box session after, like stuff, but there is no real exploration today. And if you're wondering, behind me, I don't know if I can catch the car. Yeah, that light behind me right there is actually Obake in a car, and that's the light just to signal other people that we're actually here. So anyway, we're here at Judd again, and I'm just looking around. Earlier I started hearing a conversation, which is kind of freaky for me in the first place, but let me show you how it looks like right now at Judd. Alright guys, so this is Judd. This is on the top, the plateau before you go down to the river. And yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I do hear a conversation down there. I'm not gonna go down there per se because it's not a good thing. But I just want to show you the top of Judd Trail, one of the more haunted areas in Nuuanu. And right now it's calm on a windy night, which is kind of weird. Anyway, just to give you a reason why we're here, as we're gonna do a spirit box tonight. Has been a night of spirit box sessions, and yeah, I figure since we're gonna be here, might as well start filming and all that. Like I said, I'm with Obake today, and we're here to figure out basically what happened at Morgan's Corner the other night. Just in case if anyone actually hasn't seen that video, that night yesterday, we had a shadow figure that seemed to want to manifest while we were doing a spirit box session. Couldn't find it on a camera, but on the road as you look down from Morgan's Corner is Old Poly Road, and yeah, it was fairly weird. We were using the Spiritus app, and Obake lost his life during that time, and that's when we started seeing the apparition. Well, we tried to see something Faye, like one of the guys, the people who actually come here, they felt the same presence tonight. So we've opted to just come up here and do a spirit box here at Judd Trail. Sad to say, we could not find out what that was all about. We did a spirit box session down there, and it ended up being negative, so we ended up relocating to this location. Anyway, since we're already on this location, I'd like to elaborate on an incident that actually happened to me here at Judd Trail. We were actually filming here. If you guys want to see that video, it's noted as Judd Trail, the first one. And yeah, I came here to tell the history and the story of Judd Trail itself. But when we packed up and we ended up going home, we ended up seeing things that we didn't have the chance to video. I'm going to tell you that incident right now. Anyway, after we were done, we packed up. This is the time when my counterpart was feeling kind of sick, so we ended up choosing to go home. Instead of actually turning around and going straight downtown, I've opted to actually go up the road where Kanya Kapupu is and turn around there, since it's a lot safer. Anyway, we did. And as we were coming by, what I seen was, at first I thought it was the moon shining onto a tree, but there was a glow on one of the trees as we were passing by. Well, as I turned, looked at the rear view mirror and turned, it looked like a mist was rolling in. The weird part of that mist is it stayed on the ground. It's like the best description would be, imagine CO2 in the mist form put into water, and then it generates that mist that stays on the ground. That's exactly what I seen. I asked my partner at the time with me, the another collaborator, to look behind and see what he's seen. He looked behind and he basically acknowledged it without saying anything. Me being crazy, that's the best way to describe what had happened, is instead of continuing down the road, I was optioning to come back. So we backtracked. Like we drove backwards back up this road. And yeah, that's the weird part. As we were coming back up, we were driving past, basically just driving backwards to come to the trail. Now as I'm looking at the mirror, I see this mist still on the ground, and it seems like it was crossing over to the reservoir, which is right behind me. And what ended up happening was this mist stopped in the middle of the road. What I seen, which is kind of giving me the trembles now, the mist started rising in only one spot, eventually turning into a column. We're still coming back, and I'm watching this form, and I asked my collaborator if he can see that. He just says, "Oh, let's just go home. Let's just go home." So as it gets tall enough to be a human, I stopped in the middle of the road, and I basically said, "Did you see that? Do you see that?" And he just never answered. So we just ended up just going. Like, I chose to say, forget that. If there's a mist in the middle of the road, would you keep driving towards it if it turned into a column? No. So we left, and it's given me chills since. Even when I come here to Judd every so often with groups, right now it seems really chill. Just to give you a heads up of how things look like, let me turn the camera around. So this is actually Judd Trail from the road itself. I'm sitting on one of those pillars, and yeah, it's calm, collect. It just feels okay. But when I got out of the car, it felt really uneasy, like somebody was expecting us to be here, and I don't like that feel. And currently right now we're just waiting for another bunch of people to show up before we do the spirit box. But basically that's that's why I'm telling you the story. And yeah, that's the experience, one of the experiences I had on the Judd Trail that kind of gives me the chills when I come here every so often. Here at night, everything's weird. There's like screams you hear. I've heard those screams. I've seen the mist, and I felt the chill. Judd Trail is actually part of the new Battle of Nuuanu, so it's expected that here the energies all fill the trees and all that. So yeah, that's my experience here on Judd Trail, and I'm here with Obake. So hopefully we do a spirit box session. If not, then I'll sign off, and if we do, I'll just continue the video. Right. Anyway, my name is Jubu. This is OMG WAT DAT. Thank you for seeing the small video. Please like and subscribe, and then we'll have more videos come as we go. Peace, and always live life to the fullest. Thanks for watching. This is Jubu. OMG WAT DAT. See you later.